What's up, guys? Happy Wednesday. I think it's Wednesday. It is. Hello. Just gonna create the tag for this. Hello. Hi there. We're gonna talk about skincare for men today. Just penning this. Hello, guys. Alrighty. I penned it. Hi, everybody. Happy Wednesday. I'm Sarah Karaolides, the head esthetician at the Joanna Vargas Salon in New York. We're going to be chatting about today skincare for men. I'll give you a little bit about my background and myself. This is my time slot now, Wednesdays at 2. So I have been with Joanna 7.5 years. I started, I came from the medical side, but I was also holistically trained. And Joanna's the perfect combination for everything for me, from doing treatments to having a little bit of laser tossed in there, but not too invasive because that's not my skincare belief or goal. And I jived really well with her. So today, hi Elena, I'm going to be bringing on my husband with me because we're going to be chatting about skincare for men. So I've had a lot of my girlfriends, a lot of their husbands, just various people I know with their partners ask me while we've been in quarantine different questions for men specifically. And we have a ton of clients in the salon who are men. So skincare isn't just relevant for women. I think that skincare is marketed towards women more so, but now I do research before I come on every week, and I was looking specifically to see what's going on out there. And there are so many lines that say skincare for men, which is interesting because skincare should be individualized to the person, man or woman. So I think that's a lot of hype, it's a lot of marketing. When you come in as a client to the salon, we base your skincare needs upon what's going on with your skin. So my husband is Greek. He's from Cyprus. He's Cypriot Greek. He has very thick skin. He'll be on here in just a second. And we'll chat about different things we can do to help men's skin, different issues that might be going on with men's skin. A lot of men have beard issues or ingrown hair issues. So throw any questions my way. We'll go through his routine, which is also specialized for him. And then we'll take it from there. So this is my husband, Lambros, and he's a busy guy. So we're here in our bathroom, and this is nice for him because he'll also get a moment of pampering. We've been moving over the last week, which anybody who's moved knows that it's just crazy, especially during a pandemic. So we will go through his routine, and we're also going to do a mask and some other fun things and talk about his skincare and his skin, and then talk about everybody else's skin and what you can expect to do at home. So we'll get started here. And each product as I go along, I'm going to chat about it. I'm going to chat about it from Joanna's skincare line, why Joanna's skincare line is so cool, because we don't break it up as in men or women. We break it up as into what your skin needs. So that's the cool thing about it. Anyway, so my husband has oily skin. He's about to turn 41. He has really good skin. I've never seen a pimple on the guy's face ever. But he has thick skin, and men tend to have thick skin. Some women have very thick skin too, but men also exfoliate their face. If they don't have a beard, they're exfoliating their face by shaving at least once a week, sometimes every day, depends on what your needs are. But it's different because they are shaving their face. So my husband's also a very busy person. He was a former athlete, a professional boxer, and he's a trainer. So his life is very targeted to what his skincare needs for his life, for his routine, and for his skin, which is what I hear from a lot of men and women. So we'll get started. And typically he'll cleanse his face with a JV cleanser, which I keep in the shower, which is our citrus cleanser, or he uses our bar, our charcoal bar. This is awesome if you have oily skin. If you have acne prone skin, this is awesome because the charcoal in it helps to detoxify the skin. The packaging is recyclable, which I love. It's easy for travel. You can also wash your body with it. If you're a person on the go, like us, we're very busy people, and I know everybody is these days, this bar is awesome because it literally doesn't strip your skin, moisturizes your skin, and it's easy. And I hear a lot of times people just want something that they can grab in the shower and go. So he's gonna cleanse his face first with that, which is great for a men's skincare routine, so to speak, a busy guy or any guy or woman. I'm a woman, I love Joanna's bars. I use the green tea bar right now on my face because I ran out of the JV cleanser. So he's cleansing with the bar. You can see how easy it is. And my husband, we're gonna get to this, but something you wanna be aware of as a dude, he's cleansing the top of his head. And the reason he's doing this is because typically in the shower, this skin, if you're bald, it gets neglected. So that's kind of a point you want to remember. He shaves his head, so again, he's getting exfoliation, but we'll go into this a little further at the end of his routine. My husband's head in the winter especially, this, if you don't have hair, is exposed to the elements, just like your face. Only the sun hits you here first. Also the wind, if you don't have hair here, it hits you on the top of your head. So you have to keep in mind as a dude, if you don't have hair, you have to take care of the skin on the top of your head. It's really important. And your ears. Like, I have a lot of hair. My ears are protected most of the time by my hair. But skin cancer, for a lot of guys, shows up on the top of their head and the top of their ears. So you want to make sure you're putting sunscreen here. You want to put sunscreen on your forehead. You want to put sunscreen on your ears. It's really, really important to make sure you're wearing your sunscreen at all times. So he just cleansed with our charcoal bar. Again, it's easy, it's awesome, it doesn't strip the skin, it's detoxifying, it's great for people on the go, it's charcoal based, packaging is recyclable, we're all worried about the environment. And then I've been saving this for him. It's the little bit left of my exfoliating mask. So you can see already his face looks awesome just from the cleanse because he has really good skin. He's gonna scrub his face, and I recommend most people do this twice a week. He has very, very thick skin. If you have very thick skin, sometimes you can get away with it 3 times a week. He also scrubs the top of his head, and what he's gonna do is scrub his face and then leave it on for just a couple minutes to let the enzymes in this work and do their job on his thick skin. So yeah, guys, as we're going here, I will try to answer some of your questions. Awesome. Yeah, the face wash is amazing, and they're both my favorites too. So you can see here, a guy, again, if you don't have hair, you need to scrub the top of your head a little bit lightly and leave it on. You can leave it on as like an enzymatic mask. Guys also often complain about ingrown hairs in the beard. My husband Lambros has very thick hair and thick skin, so he does not get ingrown hairs, but I've seen people throughout my history of being in skincare whose hair gets really stuck in those follicles inside the skin. This is an awesome mask because it lightly is exfoliating out. He's just gonna leave it on for a couple of minutes and let it do its job. He's lightly exfoliating out the dead skin because a lot of times you get those ingrown hairs inside the skin when the dead skin is getting trapped inside the hair follicles. So the goal is to just lightly get the dead skin off the top so that the hair can actually grow out. And just like him, if I look at his body, some of his hair follicles have 2 to 3 hairs growing out of one follicle. You can have the same thing on your face. So this mask is awesome because you leave it on. It's like little Pac-Man working to eat those dead skin cells away. And after a couple minutes, you can rinse it off. He usually leaves it on in the shower, just for time sake. But yeah, it's really easy for him. Don't you think, baby?
Yeah.
And as he's leaving this on, I'm going to make him leave it on a couple more minutes. I was asking him before we went on, I said, so what are your skincare concerns? Because he's going to be 41. So if he's a client coming into the salon, I've known him for over a decade of my life, but I know what his skincare concerns are. If you're a client coming into the salon, babe, what are your concerns?
Well, the wrinkles. I don't want to get wrinkles when I get older. And sometimes in the winter, my scalp gets a little dry.
Mm-hmm.
So when I'm just go like that, during the day, just see like that skin comes off.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't like that.
Ah, okay. So if Lambro were my client and he's coming in to see me for the first time, I would definitely recommend, which he's using, Joanna's Rejuvenating Serum. He needs a good retinol. And, you know, he also, Lambro has done some microneedling treatments with us in the salon, which when we go back to work, we can go into that a little bit more. But the results on him were dramatic. You can see it on my page, it's Sarah Karaolides, or you can see it on the JB Skincare page if you scroll down. And, you know, I would address his skincare first. I would give him a regular detoxifying facial because he does get a few blackheads, but he doesn't have acne. Triple Crown would be great for him. Good at-home AM, PM routine. Definitely a rejuvenating serum. Some vitamin C in the morning. Sunscreen for him is a must. It's a must for anybody who doesn't have hair here, and men in general. They need to put sunscreen along their ears because, again, your hair's not protecting you. I put sunscreen along my ears every day, but he especially has to do it because he doesn't have that extra protection. So that's just something to keep in mind. That's where I would start him. And then, yeah, I would take it from there. So you can rinse off your mask. Okay, so he's going to get a little extra pampering today. We're going to use the Forever Glow Mask. This mask is awesome, packed with hyaluronic acid, kelp, zinc, vitamins. It'll give him that little extra boost. And what I do with this serum inside of the packet is I always have him put it on the top of his head. Here you go, babe.
I love this mess.
Me too. A couple of weeks ago, my husband was outside. Just a little story for you, which I've seen happen on guys before. He was outside and the top of his head got a little too much sun. So we used the Twilight Mask on his face and then we put the serum on the top, and it was awesome because it helped to calm everything down. I'll help him. So he's got it on there. And then I'll pass you the serum. Okay. And the Twilight Mask, he said it literally, because he got a little too much sun right here again. He said it literally, he could feel the Twilight, which has epidermal growth factor in it, sucking up the heat from his skin, which was so cool. Because it's like, we know it actually works in the salon, but when you hear it from someone else, it's like, that's what it's meant to do. Okay, hey Emily. Okay, you guys. So another point, my husband doesn't have, as this stays on his face for just a couple minutes, he doesn't have a beard. He doesn't grow a beard. It's not him. But a lot of guys who have beards, when they come into the salon too, they want to know about beard care. And we don't specifically specialize in beard care, but I was looking online. The skin underneath your beard does need to be exfoliated, which is a hard thing to get to. But the hair actually needs some kind of softener to be like properly taken care of, like conditioning. So there are jojoba oils that are specialized for beards, or you can use your face oil, the Rejuvenating Serum, on your beard, which is another point guys have asked me about. Also, another thing we see in the salon is we will have parents bring their teenage boys in to start getting facials, which is really common, because as teenagers, we know that many people get acne. Boys especially are not, nobody's immune. And everybody, teenage years can be so brutal just to go through. So, you know, I have one or two moms that I'm thinking of who have brought their sons in, and their sons, one of the boys actually said to me, "Thank you so much for helping me," because he felt better. Thanks, Joanna. He felt better actually going to school, which kind of like touched my heart, to think about a teenage boy going to school with acne, and that's just such a rough time for kids. So yeah, I'll try to get to some of your questions now as this mask is like soaking into his skin. Does putting serum on the mask really work? So the serum from the mask, it's really awesome. I'm not sure if you mean putting serum on the mask or the serum from the mask. The serum from the mask is awesome because it's water. Most of them are water or aloe based. So the molecule is small enough to go into the skin. The skin actually absorbs it, takes it in, and does its magic with that. And somebody said the Glow On helps the sheet mask penetrate. Yeah, good point. The Glow On does help the sheet mask penetrate the beard. It's amazing for that. Because it pushes, Joanna's Glow Wand pushes actually the product deeper into the skin. So it's not just sitting like on top and soaking in. The Glow Wand, when you take the mask off or when you have the mask on, actually pushes the product in. Rejuvenating serum on the beard. Yeah. I thought I saw him putting serum on the actual mask. No. So the serum is from the rest of the packet. So I'm a waste nothing kind of person. The serum that's inside the packet, I make him use on the top of his head. I use it on my neck, décolleté, and shoulders. He uses it on the top of his head. And then when he takes this off, yeah, and his ears. When he takes this off, I have him rub it really into the face and the forehead again, just to get that little bit of extra hydration. It helps so much. Yeah, it's true. Okay, you guys. We will take it off in just a minute. So another point that I wanted to hit on for my husband, I know I've heard this from some of my other male clients. During the day, you do need serum on your face. It helps so much. I know just like busy people, again, serum's an extra step, but it's needed. During the day, my husband usually uses the daily serum, or during the winter, the Rejuve, or I have this little one, it's almost gone, the Sea Buckthorn face oil from Badger. So he alternates between one of Joanna's two oils, sunscreen every day. At night, he uses the oil again, especially after he shaved his face. He uses the oil always. And then he will use moisturizer. You're welcome. So, best post-shave product to apply in the morning. That's a great question. If you tend to get ingrown hairs, I would put the daily serum, more across your beard, but I would test it because it does have a little bit of exfoliation just to make sure you're okay. It has something called galactoarabinin in it, which is higher skin cell rate turnover than glycolic or lactic. And I would test it just along, like beside the ear, underneath, just to make sure your skin is okay with it. But after shaving, you could also use the Rejuvenating Serum because it has jojoba, neroli, argan, and rosehip, which are all really calming ingredients and really good for the skin. So that's a good question. Shaving, it does add an extra element to it. So usually my husband would leave this mask on for at least 10 minutes. Just because we're on a live, I want to show you a couple of other more things. I'm going to have him take it off. And rub in the serum with your hands. He's just rubbing it into his face. And see how he's getting around the eyes? I taught him that. It's nice to live with an esthetician. Thank you. His skin does look amazing. He's going to let it soak in for just a second. You can rub it in a little more. Yeah.
I like to wrap it around my neck, under my eyes, on the side of my eyes, and here I get wrinkles. Yeah, and this mask again, Joanna's masks are great for fine lines and wrinkles. It has packed with vitamin, it's packed with, a lot of the masks have different ingredients, but this one has hyaluronic acid, it has calendula. It's awesome because it does all of these things. So now, because the mask he had on was aloe based, he's going to use a little bit of Rejuvenating Serum. I pumped it in for him. Awesome. It smells so good.
Yeah, this product smells amazing. Awesome. And see, he got the back of his head, he got his ears, he got around his eyes. We're working on eye cream with him. It's okay. I know it's an extra step. And then right now, he's using this sunscreen, which is actually the #1 selling sunscreen. It's from La Roche-Posay. It's from Europe, but I picked it up because we were running out of sunscreen. I picked it up in like a pharmacy in the city because I can't have enough sunscreen. Hi, Francesca. So he's putting that on. Again, guys, get the top of your head. If you don't have hair, it always stresses me out with him. Because I'm like, did you put sunscreen on your head? Okay, baby. So you can see Lombro has good skincare again. He doesn't suffer from acne. I've never seen a pimple on the guy's face. Do I have male clients who suffer from acne? Absolutely. Of all age spectrums. His main skin concerns are anti-aging, exfoliation. He just wants to look and feel great because he's turning 41. Skincare is not limited to women. It's not limited to women by any means. We have a ton of male clients in the salon, and I think that it's important that whoever you are, you look and feel your best. So no matter if you're a man or a woman. Thank you guys. I hope it helped you a little bit.
Thank you guys. Thank you, Joanna. Thank you, Caesar.
We will see you soon.
Bye.
Nice to chat with you. See you back on here next week. And if you have anything you want to chat about, just leave it in the comments. Bye. Take care.